Hello and welcome to episode 4. You're going to see the intro, then you're going to get a bit of a music twist with Steve Pledger, who's an amazing artist. Mainly because it was windy as fuck and the audio was a bit scrambled. But then meeting Steve and working with Steve just after I got back as well from New Zealand, it was just kind of meant to be, so I hope you enjoy the video.
Okay, so one of the main things I was really looking forward to seeing when going to New Zealand was like, because Stephen had loads of places to show me, so he was like driving around, knew where he was going and knew which turns to take, which was terrifying. I was like, do you need me sat nav? No. Oh, okay. So one of the things I really wanted to see was the shipwreck. So obviously Stephen knew where it was and parked up, and just like that, there it was. He knew exactly where it was, did not even need a map. So here is the shipwreck.
We can only see from where we are, that which we cannot is no less real, however far. Who denies all that they can't see? That which went before, or what is yet to be. We are yesterday's gods, tomorrow's fools. Each perspective gives a different view. Who's to say that another's is less valid or less true? Wisdom walks and stands a while beside the one who claims to see what others may deride. Each dying day is someone else's dawn. What's true will still be true, recognized or otherwise by either me or you. But we won't last too long if you or I are to deny ourselves the right to be wrong. Respect and what's needed to survive. Or could we all agree this much truth we can derive? Nothing else worth knowing will deny anyone the right to these, the very measure of a lie. Oh, and the truth will bless us by and by. What's true will still be true, recognized or otherwise by either me or you. But we won't last too long if you or I are to deny ourselves the right to be wrong. Recognized or otherwise by either me or you. But we won't last too long if you or I are to deny ourselves the right to be wrong.
The shipwreck was just amazing. Like, the sheer size of it, and I never even realised how close we were going to be able to get to it either. Just seeing it in the flesh and knowing that I'm the first person to be brought to see it as well, that meant an absolute world to me. So I'll never ever forget that.
So here's the bench that's appeared in a lot of my music videos. Obviously one of the places I wanted to revisit for change for the better. It was on the other side of the world, so it wasn't just like running down the back fields. Here we are there though, but yeah. The bag I've left there is to resemble me. Been a fence built for years now. There's a bit of a cave hole down there where Sam and Callum had a little hideout when they were younger, so them seagulls are still around though. So this is just outside my dad's old house. I used to come down here when I was quite young, drink, hang out. It's starting to fall a bit at the end of it. But yeah, this is probably like iconic to this area. Been there for absolutely years and years and years, and just rotted to bits. Full of seagulls. So this would be like a montage of this footage now and then footage from back then, and just mix it up a bit. Just to get this shot. I'm absolutely in no man's land up here. Oh, so I'm right in the fucking shot. Not where I need to be, hang on. So it's ridiculously windy, I'm backpacked up, wasted treads down under in New Zealand. Such an iconic part of Motueka. As I say, my dad's house is just over there. Just to get this close to it, someone has made a little rock formation. Can't be like the lonely ship, can it?
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? I'm so sorry. Can you turn the face that way or not?
What, in general?
It's just so I can send. Yeah.
It's the bog of the eternal stench. Ambrosius! Ambrosius! Where's Carl at when we need you fucking Nubo for fucking more rocks? Oh!
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you've just absolutely covered us in shit.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I've been absolutely jizzed on. I'm gonna stink forever. The bog of eternal stench has got us. These are an amazing thing, photography, but the only problem is what they don't tell you about is, see that right there? That is burning. That is burning really hot because it's a light coming through. Can you see the ship behind us? Yes, that ship. That is burning my hand. But yeah, just that's one thing you don't warn about. What about? Okay, so yeah, you get one of these, they're brilliant for photography, but it's dangerous. It's also a fire hazard. Alright, so just remember that. Awesome invention. You can see it, David Bowie in the Labyrinth. Whoo, now you see it, now you don't. But yeah, that is a lens ball. The shipwreck. I spent a long time by the shipwreck, because when I was in 2010, obviously, I really struggled back in 2010 with getting my body clock right, and to think about where the shipwreck is, you know, all these houses and plots were built at my dad's house. They had bought the plot and then built this house up in the end of it. Just to the right is the shipwreck, and I used to walk down there and you just see nobody. And I filmed a lot of footage of the shipwreck, and you know, and got some good footage of hanging out with Sam and Callum. And when I made a show reel called Change for the Better years ago, there was a lot of that content showcased within the video. The trees and stuff, and then the original big like deadwood, driftwood, lonely tree when I was standing scale. Unfortunately, obviously been chopped up and turned into bloody camps by now, but it's something that really needs preserved, because it started a frail at the back, especially starting to drop to bits at the end. But you know, just walking down there and just sitting on the bench as I used to, have a couple of beers and just stare out and watch the sunrise. It was really cool to share it with Brittany, that experience, because like Sam and Callum would just say, yeah, it's just the shipwreck at the end of the house street, you know. But yeah, That place, it's just so magical to me. Like, especially looking back 10 years ago and like where I was at the time in my life. If there's any time when I'm in here and I just try to transport myself to anywhere, it's that place. It was really fucking awesome to go back to that place. And it's still standing. Because if it was England, it would have been flat packed, shipped off somewhere and a house built on it. Maybe it's 4 houses in that one bit, but there we go. So we've actually just spotted a bit of the original Lonely Tree. Obviously it's been hacked up and used as camps and stuff. Yeah, we're just going to try and get to it. There we go. This gigantic tree was used in Change for the Better when I'm walking by. It's absolutely gigantic. So we've decided to walk all the way up the coast because we've seen these in the far distance, which you just seen in the video footage. And I just wanted to explore it. Looks like the Lonely Tree wood's been chopped up to make teepee huts. Stone hut. So our walk has led us to something what looks like it's off pitch black. What the fuck is that?
Ah, shit. There's leaks.
It has leaks.
Oh, we should film the top of your head and then kids will think it's like Jupiter or something.
No, I should film the top of my head and go, look to what you're going to look like in 10 years' time. And you 14 years' time. Hi. You'll go bald just like I have.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
I'll look after my hair.
It doesn't matter if you do or don't, it's in the genes.
Nah, I'm not wearing jeans again. Oh, Stephen.
Oh, yes, Callum.
How come Dad has hair?
Dad's got a wig. Yeah, I mean, anyone who knows me, who knows me looks like now, knows the simple fact I used to look like that.
You're right.
Yeah, right. So the bush behind is iconic because Sam went in it, and it's also the bit where Callum stops us. I mean, Callum's taller than me now. And goes, how come Dad's got hair? And it's just, that's one of the funniest memories of Callum when he was a kid. Just the confused looking at me being bald and my dad still having hair. So, but that was that bush right there. So this is my dad's old street. That's the house just up there. I don't want to go pointing the camera at. There's a lot of good memories and good footage from that point up there. House has changed quite a lot, as I say. It's got like a fence there, new wall on, concreted down. The trees obviously grown quite a lot, but right here is where I took the 7 for a spin. So yeah, just reminiscing, and it's totally like the Burbs. You didn't bring me Burbs t-shirt, even though I love the Burbs t-shirt and it's pretty windy, and it's got the Burbs. The fact that in bright pink on the back of it's got "I want to kill everyone." Cyclist coming. It's delivering the paper. Jumping into the New Zealand footage, I know I've got to talk about this, but I can't remember where it goes in. Just jumped in. I've just filmed a massive fucking. There's 36 VHSs. That's half the pile there. Right about the 2 Corys, and this is the T-shirt I'm talking about, the Burbs. So I love it. Got the Clopec house on the front, the cast there. He's a stranger in even a stranger land, Suburbia, the Burbs. I love this t-shirt. I absolutely loved it. But if you're walking around with this on your back, it's, you know, you don't want to wear it on an airplane. You don't want to be walking around New Zealand. I learnt this the hard way when filming a live show, and I was filming, and it's a classic quote from the movie. But fuck, you know what I mean? I love the Burbs. The Burbs is actually it. I absolutely fucking love the Burbs, but if you don't know what the Burbs is, because you know what I mean, everyone's heard of Big and Splash, or even the Money Pit, the ones like the Burbs. Tom Hanks is best filmer. But if you don't know what that quote is, you generally look like a nutcase. Let's get back to the foot. So I spent hours as a kid on this road. The school's just behind us. There's actually school in there now, so I don't want to be like, hey, how are you? With my camera. Just walking away, it's absolutely beaming hot, like, wow. But yeah, we'll get there in a second. So behind me is my dad's first house. He moved down, well, he moved in a little one before he moved in here. This is where I lived when I was a kid. Endless days of cutting down some logs and stuff like that, lifting the front room. They've renovated it quite a lot. I actually helped my dad pull down the original garage. I tell many stories of my stepmom Ali telling us to get up, stop watching movies, and opening the back door and there's a mountain right behind you. So that's one of the main things that inspired filming like this. But yeah, and Sam went to school down here, and I used to trying to get into rollerblade. It was a British thing, prayer of the roller boys. Brought some rollerblades over here. Not the place to rollerblade, maybe to get away with skateboarding in the main streets, but yeah, many days walking down the street. Just telling Brit in the car, when we're renting videos, one of the life lessons was, I had to return them in a mott on a bike. So yeah, it's reminiscing. There's the school right there. Don't point the camera at the school, obviously. But yeah. Massive shout out to Brian FM. What a radio station it is, isn't it, Britt?
Oh yeah. It's
no adverts, Evanescence, Real Big Fish, just absolute brilliant songs. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant radio station, that. Absolutely. We haven't had to use Brittany's iTunes or anything.
No.
He just bangs out the tunes. So last time I was here, my camera was flat. It was one of the last days before I left. And you can actually feed the eels. Have you seen the size of them things? So let's go and see if I can actually get one.
Hi friends. Oh, look at you guys. Go on then, someone, eat it.
Jesus Christ! What happened there?
I don't know, I just put it in the water. Are you filming or photoing?
Yeah. Both?
Oh my god. Hi guys. Right, there you are. That was gentle. I can deal with that. Oh, I don't.
So this place is amazing. Amazing that I've just met the owner, and he said, "Yeah, feel free. I'm off home. See you later." It's like, mint. Feel free. Okay. What's the matter?
There's a big wooden elephant. Penguin. Oh my god, look at you. His ears are hinges. Because that's not pervy at all, is it? Right, I'm coming down.
So the famous boots behind us. You check it out on YouTube, actually being built. You can just book it as an Airbnb, but it's a massive boot. So how awesome is that?
Hiya. Hiya. Don't drop it. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine if I got stopped at customs for my present from your mum and John?
I am not with you and get stuck with customs with that.
Is this what I think you want us to show them?
Well, this is what we had to buy in Mochuega.
This is a joke present from your mum and stepdad, right? Because they absolutely love them. And it was $3 in a charity shop. I feel like I should go over here.
And the one was, I love your accent.
Oh my god. you never
You have to hold it. Oh, you can see where it's condensing on your thumb, eh?
Got to get it just right, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yep, you can feel that already. Nah.
This is 21st century love. This is 21st century love. And this love is getting worse. This is 21st century love. This is 21st century love. This is 21st century love. And this love is getting worse.
A little bit high.
I think I do.
Where's the town we're going to there?
Don't ask me. I don't know.
Our tour guide doesn't know where we're going.
Nah,
Great.
that's alright. That's the best kind of tour guide.